Hi, my name is Keith Crisp. I recently went through a breakthrough with Inspiredable and Coach JP. And my testimony is this. Prior to that breakthrough, I wanted to feel like I was confident, but there was definitely a lack of confidence. Struggled with insecurity, was carrying around a lot of weight. And I think the thing is, you really don't know how much you're carrying because you sort of get used to it until you let it go. And during that session, if I were to summarize the experience the best way that I could, you revisit memories, or you sort of revisit experiences in your mind that may be related and indirectly related, subconsciously related, unconsciously related to what may have been traumatic experiences in your life. And you look at them from multiple perspectives, and that enables you to reframe those experiences, and using language to language is how we process meaning. So if we use language and positive language to replace our perception of those experiences, there is definitely a noticeable change in how we react to them. Post breakthrough, 100%. My testimony is a 100% difference. I am decisive. I do not think twice to make a decision. I am confident in my decisions. It was almost liberating. I almost felt like I had to hold myself back from being, the assertive leader that I always wanted to be. Prior, I felt like I was a leader, but, would spend a lot of time poring over how to make, the right decision, and how can I make the decision that makes every single person happy, and would spend a lot of time worrying excessively about external forces, and it's all sort of related. Those behavioral tendencies are related to whatever challenges you're going through in your life. This process is about basically cutting, the straps of that huge, backpack of, just weight, garbage, and letting it go. And then all of a sudden you notice that your behavior is different, So, in both my job, my day job, in my life in general, all of a sudden I went from a person who would overthink things to a person who was making snap decisions and not even thinking about it and wondering, oh man, did I get enough feedback? Was I too quick on that? And the reality is this: I feel like no matter what you're doing in your life, the biggest obstacle that you have to overcome is yourself. And it really does start here. It really does start in your mind. You change who you are, you change the experiences that you have, and you change, the effect that you yourself have on those experiences. So if you transform yourself into a healthier version of who you can be by removing all of the weight that you're carrying around, you can guarantee that you will feel better and you will see results almost immediately. And so that's my testimony. If I don't know of a single person who is not broken in some way, or who has not been through challenge, and that's just life. There are traditional routes, and there's therapy, which is, it's a reactive way, and there's plenty of good that goes with that. The difference with NLP is that you're constantly revisiting the concept of being at cause instead of at effect. And so when you can go through a challenging situation and say, why is this happening for me? You're automatically looking for positive, and that automatically reframes how you experience it. And every single part of your being, your stress levels, your anxiety levels, your outlook changes, and so everything changes. So still going through the process of transformation, and I can say without a doubt 100% that I am no longer second guessing myself. My decisions are solid. I have zero concern or zero worry about the opinions of other people. Fear is no longer a motivating factor in my life in anything that I'm doing, and it's liberating. So, if you're a person who's interested in growing and putting in the work to do so, and reaping the benefits of that, I'd highly recommend. So that's my testimony, and I'm sticking to it.